Level 1. The Note Passer. You enter the branch on a Tuesday morning wearing a hat and sunglasses that feel like a neon sign to everyone watching. Your heart is hammering against your ribs so hard you are certain the teller can hear it through the glass. You hand over a folded piece of paper that says you have a weapon, even though your pockets are empty and your hands are shaking. You walk out with $3,000 in a paper bag, your knees buckling as you reach your car. The money feels heavy, not with weight, but with the sudden, cold realization that you have crossed a line you can never go back across. Level 2. The Smash and Grab. You don't bother with notes or subtle threats. You use speed and pure chaos to overwhelm the room. You and two others burst through the doors with hammers and heavy bags, shouting at everyone to stay on the floor. The sound of breaking glass is deafening in the quiet lobby, and the adrenaline blurs your vision until all you see is the exit. You have exactly 60 seconds before the silent alarm brings the first patrol car to the curb. When you peel out of the parking lot, the high is better than any drug, but the fear of a tail keeps your eyes locked on the rearview mirror for hours. Level 3. The Getaway Driver. You are the heartbeat of the operation, sitting in a running car 2 blocks away while the world holds its breath. You listen to the police scanner, your fingers drumming a nervous, frantic rhythm on the steering wheel. Your job is the most boring and the most terrifying, waiting for the doors to burst open and your crew to pile in with the loot. When the sirens finally start wailing in the distance, you navigate alleyways and side streets with the precision of a surgeon. One wrong turn or a stalled engine means everyone goes to prison, and that weight sits in your stomach like a stone until you have switched plates in a quiet garage. Level 4. The Vault Specialist. You spend months studying blueprints and security schematics, looking for the one weakness in the steel. You don't care about the drawers, you want the reinforced door in the back that holds the real wealth. You work with thermal lances and electronic bypass kits, the sparks flying in the dark as you cut through layers of concrete and iron. The silence of the vault room is thick, broken only by the hum of your equipment and your own steady, practiced breathing. You are a craftsman of crime, seeing the bank not as a building, but as a complex puzzle that must be solved before the sun comes up. Level 5. The Inside Man. You wear a tie and a name tag, and you have worked at this branch for 4 years without a single complaint. You are the one who leaves the side door unlocked or accidentally disables the motion sensors during the weekend shift. The guilt is a constant shadow, especially when you have to look your coworkers in the eye the next morning and pretend to be shocked by the news. You don't carry a gun, but your betrayal is more effective than any bullet or hammer. You wait for your cut of the score, knowing that every time an investigator walks through the door, your heart skips a beat. Level 6. The Siege Veteran. You are part of a coordinated team that takes over the entire building with military precision. You have heavy weapons, body armor, and a plan for every contingency the police might throw at you. You manage the hostages with a cold, calculated firmness, knowing that their cooperation is the only thing keeping the SWAT team from breaching the doors. The hours stretch on, the air in the lobby turning stale as negotiations stall, and the snipers take their positions on the surrounding rooftops. You aren't looking for a quick score anymore. You are fighting a war against a system that has you completely surrounded. Level 7. The Mastermind. You never step foot inside the bank, and you never see the faces of the people you are robbing. You sit in a clean room miles away, watching the heist unfold through hacked security cameras and encrypted radio frequencies. You are the architect of the chaos, the one who recruited the crew and laundered the untraceable bills through offshore accounts. For you, this isn't about the money. It is about the perfection of the execution and the thrill of the game. You see the world in variables and probabilities, moving people like chess pieces until the board is clear and the money is yours. Level 8. The Ghost. You have been running for 20 years, and the money from your last big score is buried in a place only you can find. You live in a small coastal town in a country where no one knows your real name, waking up every morning to scan the faces of tourists for a familiar suit. Every siren in the distance makes you stop breathing for a second, and every knock on the door feels like the end of the world. You realize that the heist never truly ended. The bank took your life just as surely as you took its money. The freedom you fought for is just a different kind of cell, and you will be looking over your shoulder until the day you die.